So I appreciate you watching this video. Give me a like, share, comment. Um, I do some crazy stuff on TikTok too. Not bad, but just it's kind of strange. So if you want to watch that, entertaining or whatever, I got one about a peanut butter sandwich. So I'll try to put a link on that. But enjoy, and I'll show you what this mask, one of the masks I wear, looks like. So just give me a second. Yeah, see the mask. It's over the nose, over the mouth, and you see my glasses. That's a good seal. Now this mask doesn't have the anything in it, so it's just cloth. And the masks from Lita's shop are just cloth, so they just kind of fit over your nose. Now the other mask the other lady made, she has like a piece of pipe cleaner, so you had to take it out before you wash it, but you can kind of sculpt it to your nose and give a better fit. So I got it around the neck, going around the neck, and then I got it tied around the head because I don't like things on my ears. My ears sweat, and then it feels like they start wanting to come off on me, so it's better just to have a mask. Hey, since we're in the pandemic, I wanted to talk about face masks. Like, this is like the regular face mask you usually get, but for some reason, I don't know if I'm claustrophobic, but this one was hard for me to breathe through. But these are the ones that like Walmart gives out to employees. Now, one of my friends, at his wife's friend, made this one, and this is a face mask, and it has the inside. Now it doesn't. It's two layers of material, and you just put it in there. But once, if you sweat, it starts getting a little crazy. You don't want to wear it, so you might have to change it or wash it during the day. But because once the face mask gets dirty, it's gonna cause the problem that you're trying to avoid. It's gonna make you probably start having a cold or anything, so you don't want to be breathing through a dirty mask. And this lady that made most of these other masks I'm gonna show you. She's Lita's Bridals, and she's right here in the local area, good quality, in North Augusta. And she made this mask. A lot of times she makes this mask for nurses. It has the little things that go over the ears, and it's kind of cute. And I got her to make me 4 masks like this. So she said you could iron it, but not too good about that. But it has the kind of pleats, and she put like kind of like cheesecloth, but this one you don't have to put anything inside of it. But once it starts getting smelly, you want to wash it because it defeats the purpose. But these are pretty good. You just put them on till they get dirty, and then you wash them. And then you can get a nylon laundry bag, zip them up in there, and you throw them in a washing machine, or you can boil them. But when I boiled this one, I only had this one. My son restitched it right here. But when I boiled it in hot water, it started making the stitches bust apart. So you gotta be careful, because these are just like put together. It's better than having a thick one you can't breathe through. But now another friend of ours, I like to find out if she wants me to. I can update it later and put it in the comments. But she makes them too, and this is a shop cloth. So you cut it out like a little triangle, and they go over your mouth and nose, and she has like a little pocket. So see, it's one layer of material. Then you put the shop cloth in there, kind of like this one, and you spread it out, and you put that on your face and breathe through it. Now she made mostly those, kind of like all those right there. Now she sells them too, so I can put the comments of her. She's local and in the Aiken area. And this, I don't know about this one. Hadn't been able to get any information about any more of these. But the material this lady used, now this is back to Lydia again. Lida's, and the material she used, she's out of this, so she used the whole pattern. And I believe she said she's selling for about $10. You know, that might be kind of high, but the advantage, you know, you can wear them, and you always got face mask. It's good to have them because, you know, there's no cure to this virus. So if you catch it, and it's supposed to keep you from spreading it, but now I don't know the science of it, but see this little cloth, that's like a shop cloth, and one layer of material. I like those too. The only thing, when you sweat, you could change this out and kind of use it maybe a little bit longer, which is kind of neat. Can't do that on the other ones. But both of them will do the purpose. My son and wife have took some of them, so you know, everybody went buying TVs and everything. I went and bought a face mask. I said, well, you know, TV's not going to save my life, but maybe these things will keep me from spreading it if I got it. I doubt I got it, but you know, usually people going crazy. People threatening people right now, you know. So you just gotta, people scared. They're like, you know, a little rat being run from a cat. So you gotta be careful because people are going nuts. So it's better to protect yourself, protect them, you know. People that don't want to wear the mask because it's their freedom or whatever, they think it's a big hoax. But, you know, the more people die, eventually it takes people waking up. Because I was watching a video where somebody was trying to say it's bad, but it's not that bad. But, you know, people get in the car, they think they're invincible. And we have about 4,000 people a day in the U.S. before, when everybody's driving, die of automobile accidents. So that's 4,000 people that thought, well, I'm not going to die today. But they were wrong. So, you know, people aren't indestructible. So this virus is pretty bad for the people it affects. And you don't want to be a killer, you know. I seen a thing where a lady said, this is my body. But it's her body, but it's not like she's not having carrying a baby and fighting whether she's going to carry the baby or terminate pregnancies. She could kill lots of people that have no choice. Instead of being not born, they're already here, but she's going to take them out. So people are just, I don't know what's the word, stupid, you know. People just, they just don't care about nothing but themselves. You know, a lot of people, and there's a lot of people, good people that are wearing masks. So, you know, it just, some people are hard hit it. It takes a long time to realize, oh, I should have done that. So, but, you know, but anyway, I'm going to put the description of this one again. And if you don't want to do the description, you pause it. And she's a nice little lady. And she said, you know, for social distancing, because she made all kind of brides dresses and everything, and she had real talented. But she'd rather you pay cash and meet her outside her building. You know, call her, let her know, and she can show you what kind of pattern she has. You know, me, I like the Eagles, but she also made them for she started making them for her husband and somebody else, and I just called her out of the book. And if you're not local in Aiken, North Augustus, South Carolina, just call somebody who does is pretty good sewing, or a seamstress, or somebody does alterations, to hem pants, because that's all it is. Take cloth, sew it together, and there's all kind of instructions how to do it. But some people are better skilled at it than others. I'm not that skilled. I tried to hem my pants, and it was a disaster. So I have to go to the professionals. I can't even, and now I'm getting old, so I can't even half see them stitches. But anyway, um, get you a mask. You can rewash them. I think I went through 2 today. So I got them in there, and then you probably want to wash them by themselves. The lady told me once they're in a bag, you don't want all the weight from your clothes beating them up. So I'd wash them, maybe the bag by themselves, or she told me just put a little Clorox on it. But then, if you do that, you're going to stain the fabric. And if you use filters, some people are using these filters like foam, and that can cause what you're trying to avoid. It can affect your lungs, because you don't want to, you're supposed to have some kind of barrier in between the filter to keep that stuff from going into your lungs, because you're breathing it right there. This stuff is very, very contagious. So, anything we can do to slow it down. There's even a thing they said, say you get a full force and it can knock you off your butt like a tornado. Now, I'm not a doctor, so just the best method to fighting this stuff is prevention, to keep from catching it to begin with. So, but some people said if you got a little dose of it, then maybe your body start fighting it off. But, you had the mask, you had the gloves, you're doing everything you can, and you was able to make up enough antibiotics to kind of get over it. You got a mild dose. But say if you didn't wear anything, so you're touching your everything with your hands and touching your face and mouth, and now you're getting a full dose. So this mask might have slowed it down. Who knows how this stuff works, a lot of stuff used to kill us in the past, and we finally got over it. So this is a new thing that's now we don't have a defense against yet, but we will. And especially when everybody's going back to work, if you're around people, and it looks like somebody's doing weightlifting, when they'll just go, shoo, and it looks like they just doing something like, Scrooge when he had to sneeze and they're doing like a workout. They're not covering their mouth or anything. So, you got to protect yourself. Just like when you're driving, you got to watch out for the crazy people that don't care or think they're invincible. That's what a lot of it is. People just, it's like, hey, that's you. It ain't me. So, a lot of people don't have empathy for other people. They just think about themselves. So, protect yourself, get you a mask, get somebody to do one. A lot of people think I'm crazy because I paid $10, but to me it's worth it. And my family's got them, and we're wearing them. Both jobs I have to wear masks now. So, and it's better to have that little protection than nothing at all. Or, usually I'm pretty healthy, so I don't want to kill people because might have exposed somebody, and, so try to do the right thing. So, just thought that'd be cool, talking about masks,